Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sir David the Bard, also Mr. Cockroach. You can call me Mr. Cock. But anyway, Sir David the Bard. I'm doing one of my last videos. I could pass away at any moment. I'm just passing gas right now. But anyway...
the Bard's back, baby!
I've been resurrected like Lazarus. This is my good friend Allison. We've known each other for what, 10, 12 years? Oh, how long? Roughly 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Allison was one of my first fans of Sir David the Bard. I've looked at it. I don't, I can't see shit anymore. I don't look at my comments. The last time I saw, I have whatever, 3.4 million hits. Allison knew me when I had 3 hits. And so we've been together a long time. She's been a very good emotional support for me. She wanted to do this video. We haven't been even seeing each other for the last couple of years. But anyway, what I'd like to do is I want to do a video, and Allison's going to...
His wife is behind the camera, so it's not like that. Don't give him the wrong idea.
Yeah, well, Maria Osmond's right there going...
Right.
I want you, David, I want you.
Now, I'm going to interrupt you because I'm sure that anybody's watching right now has seen your videos. So I feel like we need to get this out of the way, and then we need to show them. Do you love how I'm taking over?
Do it.
Look what he has.
Typical woman.
He has remember the rock, the talking rock.
That's the Joseph Smith rock.
So, do you want to put that around your neck, or is it going to...
No, I want to put it in the hat. I want to see a flaming angel with a sword, hoping she'll come here and give me a 14-year-old. I see gold plates. God, I see an arrest warrant. Jeez, leg bail.
Leg bail.
Get my horse. I'm on my way again. Anyway. Let's get serious for a second. You know me, I never get serious. So Allison's going to interrupt me as usual. I want to do a video. I did a TikTok video on this subject. And this subject now has come to the front of my life and front of my mind. I want to tell you a quick story. I adopted a couple of little girls from the Philippines. They've grown up now, and they hate me just like my other 12 children, but these 2 still think to me. So I'm recommending adopting children if you want to continue to have a relationship with them. If they come out of your body, they're just going to hate your ass and not talk to you. But anyway, I adopted these 2 little girls. I think Allison was 4 and Abigail might have been 9 or 10. And the story is this. I met their mother on the line. And
online.
Well, over the line for me, on a Mormon website. We were talking back and forth. In those days, I used to be a Mormon. I didn't know I was in a cult, but anyway, I've extracted myself from that. My wife hasn't yet. But anyway, I found when I was looking for a date, because I have 6 wives. I needed a 7th. I wanted them to get in line, if you know what I mean. So I went on the computer. In those days, I could see shit. These days, I can't even see the camera. Anyway, and I know I don't have any clothes on underneath the blanket here, but that doesn't matter. I go, what do they call that? Not Asian. What is that? A Comanche. I'm going Comanche.
Is that commando?
A commando. I'm a commando Comanche. Okay.
By the way, I have not seen what's underneath the blanket.
She's waiting though. She's paid her money. She's going to be surprised. She's not going to get a lot for her money, if you know what I mean. I'm 77. Anyway.
All right, back to being serious.
Okay, back to the main subject. I was looking on the...
Hi.
Oh my gosh, here she is, and I'm giving a video of her. Honey, come in and sit here for a second.
No, I can't.
Please, no one's
Honey,
gonna watch.
this is about you. Please, you owe this to me. You owe it to Daddy.
Just a few thousand people will see this. Allison, don't worry about it.
Come here, sweetheart. Come here. I want to show people my beautiful daughter.
Look, this is
the
Allison.
little
Do you
girl.
remember Lady Allison, viewers? I was like, oh my God, you're gorgeous.
This is my beautiful little 4-year-old that I adopted from the Philippines.
Oh, so.
And she, can I say this about you?
What? No.
Oh, come on. Let
yeah.
me be happy. Get out of the way of the camera. Don't hit it.
Go for it.
She has my next grandchild growing inside of her.
Congratulations.
My little baby
Thank
girl,
you.
4 years old, is going to be a mommy. And I don't know if this is my 42nd or 50th grandchild, but they don't talk to me either, so I don't care what the number is. Hey, we're talking here. Let's be quiet out there, please.
This is live TV, folks.
Quiet on set.
Quiet on set.
Okay.
So here is my story. I was looking for somebody that would marry me again. I kind of ran out of all of the girls in North America, so I clicked onto the Filipino website. I couldn't believe it. 100 million beautiful Filipino girls came up and said, David, we want you. Hey, we're on a video. You're going to have to go shut that door, girls. Go shut the door
Do
here.
we need to start over?
No, we're not going to start over. You know, my life is starting over. So, when I brought up the Filipino girls, there were billions of them. And I said, well, how am I going to choose a girl? Most of them had the proper genitalia, so they were in line. There was no problem with that. But anyway, I just wrote in my little thing, I found 3 women that kind of interested me, and I said, do you want to talk? Well, I wanted to do more than talk, but I wanted to be, you know, polite. 2 of them said, no, we don't want to talk to you. You're a fucking loser. You're an idiot. You've been married 1,000 times. You have children spread throughout the world. We don't want to have anything to do with you. Well, I found one that was maybe a little Christian and maybe compassionate. And she said yes. Well, anyway, a long story short, I went to the Philippines and I met her family. I met her and I saw the Philippines with my own eyes and my own ears. This is not something that I'm reading a book and talking to people about. It's something I saw, I experienced. So when I was in the Philippines, I decided I was going to marry this one person, Mercy. She's my wife now. We've been married about 18 years. I had another marriage of 18 years, so I've been married 36 years, but I've had others at 7 years, 9 years, so, anyway. The point is this. I decided to marry Mercy. Mercy had 2 little nieces, Abigail and Allison. Beautiful children. And her sister, they're her nieces, Merlin. And basically, I was laying upstairs one day, and you would call it, it wasn't a house, it was a Filipino dwelling, if you know what I mean.
Didn't you say there was a picture of, if you get sidetracked, I'll bring you back.
No.
There was a picture of Jesus on the wall.
Yes.
And
In this house where these people lived, I was an American, and of course, I'm white, I'm entitled, I'm rich, God blesses me and loves me more than any of the brown or black people. But anyway, in this house, if you want to call it that, I noticed up on the wall, her father, Mercy's father, Ty, I looked up on the wall and there was a picture of Jesus. Well, Jesus is a Christian family. And then I looked at Jesus, and a lot of times in America, he'll have a halo about him, he'll have robes on, a beard. He had no damn ear. The picture of Jesus had no ear. I go, that's an unusual religious interpretation of Jesus. So I said to Ty, how come Jesus has no ear? He said, oh, the mice ate it. Jesus, the mice ate Jesus' ear? Yes. I said, okay.
And it's funny, but it gives you an idea of what they were living in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they had no water. I had to, pay a minimum $40 payment to them so they could hook up to the water system in their town. They didn't have any running water. Anyway, that's beside the point. The point is I was laying upstairs in a rat-infested room. When Mercy and I were up in the room at night, I could hear the sounds of the jungle, which the jungle has a lot of noise. I didn't know that at night. But I could hear all this shit up in the ceiling. Like people were walking on the tin roof of the hut. And I said to Mercy, I said, honey, what is that noise? She said, oh, that's just the rats. The rats? Yeah, the rats. So anyway, it gives you a little bit of a background. So I was laying upstairs and Mercy was down in what you might want to call a kitchen, no running water, one electrical plug that wasn't ever used because they couldn't afford to turn the electricity on. Refrigerator they couldn't afford, it was a 45-year-old refrigerator, they didn't have any refrigerator, no air conditioning, etc. So I was laying up in the bed and I said, Mercy, I'm thinking of something, tell me what it is. Now, you know, I'm bipolar and I do stupid shit, but I expect people to, you know, tune in to their own self-worth, their own ego, etc. So she said to me, it's going to take me a few minutes. I said, okay, I got all the time in the world. So she called back up to me. She said, David, you're thinking of taking Abigail back to the United States. I said, you're right. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So we brought Abigail down into what you might want to call a living room. And Grandma was standing there, Mercy was standing there, and Abigail was standing there, and I was standing. And we tried to explain to Abigail that we were thinking of bringing her back to the United States so that she didn't have to starve. She didn't have to pee on the ground. She would have more than a bowl of rice and a dried fish to eat, and education and opportunity. So we were explaining that to Abby, and she was only 9 or so, and she didn't really understand. A 9-year-old child, you can't say, we're taking you out of your country, your language, your food, away from your parents, your grandparents. A child couldn't possibly understand that. So we were talking to Abigail, and basically we said to her, we're going to go ahead and take you back to the United States. Now, I have to admit, and my other 13 children will hate me, which they do anyway. It doesn't matter. They all hate me, and that's okay. I have no agenda. My penis wanted them, I didn't, but you know, that's another story. So this beautiful little 4-year-old girl, who was the most darling child I've ever seen in my life. I was standing there in this room with Abigail and Grandma. And this little 4-year-old girl, I don't know where she came from. She was there in the house somewhere, but she came up alongside the group. And she looked at me. And she said 3 words that changed my life. When she knew that her sister was going to come to America and be adopted and have a better life. She was only 4. And she said to me, what about me? What about me? Girls, you're on the video and you're interrupting again, please. Pull my blanket up. Oh, you seeing something? There's nothing to see.
This is serious.
I'm trying to be serious here. And she's screwing me up here. And my family's disrespecting me. God. Jesus, take me now. Please, just take me now. I beg that every night. She said to me, what about me? And I looked down at her. I knew I could only afford 1 child. I had 13 others. I didn't have a lot of money. I wasn't a rich man. I wanted to take just 1 because I knew I could take care of 1. But when this little innocent soul said to me, what about me? I looked down to her and I said, you're going to. You just saw her a few minutes ago. She's now 21. She's beautiful. She's going to be a mom. And the what about me has changed my whole life, because I say now to you, people who watch, most of you have thrown it in the trash, and I don't care, I have no agenda. There may be one person left that maybe's autistic or whatever, still watching. What about me? How does that fit into Christ and the way our Heavenly Father treats us? Do we have every right to say to Him, what about me? We do. Christ is always inviting us to say, what about me? I don't know if He has enough money, like I didn't have enough money. I don't know. But I do know this. He's never turned anybody down. When she said to me, what about me? I've said many times since then to my Heavenly Father, what about me? And He's always taken me in, and He's always been there. Hi.
We're here to take out Daniel's stuff.
Okay. Hold on just a second. So I have some new visitors coming in. I'm going to go ahead and close this video now, and I'll pick it up again. But I'm going to title this video, What About Me? And we'll continue later. Thank you very much. Merce, turn that off, please.
Okay. Live TV, folks. With
Wait.
Bard.
Okay.